Hold on.
Let's talk
I'm
about.
trying to wake up his butt.
If anyone has a good connection to their ass, it's Justin.
It's awake. It's awake.
Well, this is cool. I'm really excited for you actually to show this because probably one of the most popular programs that we sell right now is our butt
build your butt bundle.
That's right.
Yeah, the Build Your Butt bundle. Everybody wants to build their ass. Not everybody knows exactly how to do it. And probably the most common thing you see is people having a hard time connecting to the glutes.
That's the thing. They're just not getting it to fire. So they're doing all the right exercises like squats and deadlifts and lunges, but the glutes aren't firing. So all they're doing is hitting their quads.
It's for naught.
Yeah, and we saw this the other day. Remember, we were at down the OC. Those ladies were working out, obviously doing a whole butt routine.
Poor ladies. We tried so hard to help them.
And you could see that their glutes weren't firing. It was all quads. Yeah. And so, Justin, you have the answer.
Okay, so one thing I like to do is just your very basic hip bridge. So we'll lay down on the floor, get into a position where I am just far enough away from the wall, so that way I can get the stick there on the wall and hold it up in front of my face like this. This is a bit longer stick, so I'm gonna slide forward a little bit to get a good angle. But right here, I'm gonna hold my hands right above my chest, and I'm gonna go ahead and dig my feet into the ground as hard as I can. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm trying to create more tension in this move. That's the whole point of putting
You want
the
this
stick.
like you want your heels underneath you a little bit like this. So you
Yeah.
know, right
Exactly.
about that, right?
And
Yes,
so what's the intention here? Just to drive this
The
way?
intention is to just drive into the wall. So now I'm going to get more forces involved. I'm going to get my upper body to respond. I'm going to get my lower body to respond. My glutes are going to be firing at their max capacity.
Okay.
So you really want to make sure that when you're raising your hips up and squeezing, that you're putting all your effort into this.
Okay.
So I start by connecting, okay, with my upper body. Now I'm going to drive with my heels.
Oh, and hip bridge at the same time.
And hip bridge. And I'm trying to push with my hips to push the stick into the wall and then back down.
While you're driving the stick into the wall, you're doing your bridge, squeezing the glutes at the top. This is a whole body movement.
I love this
Yeah.
right here.
And I mean, it really intensifies it. It may look very simple and, kind of mundane.
Oh,
but
no, this is exhausting because remember, it's all about the intention. You're putting a lot of force into this movement.
Well, and think about, so we did this whole
Exactly.
series of all these tension moves that you've been teaching. And, I wanted to bring up all the ways that I would use this. Like, so yes, you could use this every day before you do your workout. Yes, it's going to help someone with a sleepy butt. But for sure, if I have a client who is having trouble filling in their glutes or developing their butt, this move right here, priming before any deadlifting, squat, any hip hingement movement, basically.
Yes.
Anything that we're going to do where you're hinging at the hips, so your
or where you're
squats.
targeting the glutes.
Yeah, or targeting the
Do this before.
glutes. Do this first right here to get connected. And it's not a go to failure fatigue thing. It's really just getting that connection to the glutes.
Again, 6 to 10 second hold. So you get in that
6 to 10
position,
second hold.
come up, squeeze, hold it for 6 to 10 seconds, relax, rest for about 30 seconds or a minute, and then repeat.
Now, when you do it, get in that
Exactly.
position again, because one of the things you did really well that I think is important to know, because what happens when you have somebody who has a hard time connecting the glutes, and you ask them to do even just a standard floor bridge, is they don't elevate the pelvis high enough.
No, they're not
They
able
just
to get
come
that high.
up to where it feels comfortable and natural. Notice how much he's exaggerating. His glutes are completely squeezed, fired. His pelvis is elevated really high. So he's really exaggerating that motion. Instead of what I see with people just kind of going up and down where they're only getting about 3 inches off
we're
the ground.
friends. It's okay to touch my butt.
I just think it's important to note that because
Yeah.
even when I remember like the first times that I would teach a floor bridge to a client, and they just get in the motion. What ends up happening is their hip flexors are so tight and dominant that they can't take that through full range of motion.
Yeah, the goal is to push the stick back and get high, get your hips up as high as possible. But do so, and here's a little key, by the way, when you're doing a bridge like this, don't even do the stick, just go ahead and do a bridge for me real quick, Justin, is I want you to focus on getting the bridge by pushing into the floor, not by arching the back.
Yeah.
Now, they might even look similar, but the difference is in the intention. The intention here is
Yeah.
he's pushing into the floor to get the
My
hips up as
butt
high as
cheeks are
possible.
squeezing as hard as I can.
He's not just trying to arch his back. If you do this by just trying to arch the back, here's what will happen. You'll have an anterior pelvic tilt at the top, and you'll feel this in your lower back. Now watch what happens. As he pushes down with the feet, push, his pelvis tilts the proper way, glutes start to fire. Turn them on like this, then go do your squats and deadlifts. Watch what happens.